pump up the jam. Freedom, baby. Freedom. So we're going for a ride to escape the rat race and a little more clowning around. I wiped out. Stupidly trying to film while biking. I wiped out. For you guys. It's supposed to be peaceful. I got a sore leg right now. Not from this, but from Kung Fu. So now I got double injury. Trying to make something good. Trying to learn discipline from Kung Fu and got hurt. Trying to bike for you guys and make a cool shot and I wiped out. It's actually pretty dumb to be biking with the wrong hand on the handlebars and the right hand on the phone. And I only got one brake and it's on the hand that's not on the phone. So, and I canceled my phone insurance this week. So after many years of paying all this extra fee for, phone insurance, premium phone insurance, I tried to save a few bucks and thought, I don't need that. So now I've got my uninsured only device. I only make all my videos with this single phone. So I don't own a computer. I've not had a computer in at least 5 years. I've written tons of books and scripts and stories and hundreds of videos, probably thousands of videos. 330 of them are on my YouTube channel, a couple hundred more on Instagram, a couple hundred more on TikTok. How dumb, I quit that. But plus hundreds of auditions over the years as an actor. I was making auditions too, so I've not had a computer in at least half a decade, but I've got thousands of pages, thousands of videos, thousands of creations all through my phone, and I'm ideally hoping to make this YouTube page work someday. If you guys could spread the love with your friends, like, share, subscribe. I eventually would have enough fans and following to get monetized, and then eventually I would have enough money to buy some food, and then I would, after I've eaten, I would pay some debt, and then eventually I would buy a computer and make higher quality, better videos for all of you and for us to leave something behind, because I'm too old to have kids, sadly and regrettably. So I'm leaving behind videos that can be erased and deplatformed in the click of a Russell Brand button. Disappointingly so. Anyway, we came on this bike ride to depart some wisdom. So once I get to the top of this hill, I'll tell you what I'm racing about. I got a bit of a knee injury from doing too much Kung Fu because it's the best, but I kind of overdid it. So that being said, ride carefully and be your best. Just passed a guy with 3 kids and a dog, and he smiled to me, I smiled to him, and then I passed the place where I buried my best friend who died a few months ago, and my heart was heavily broken and still is, as I had a very meaningful relationship that was the most important thing I had. And so now I'm without that friend, and I miss him dearly. So if you have someone you care about, tell them that they matter, tell them that they love. If you're lucky enough to have kids and a family of your own, look after them, love them, and give them your best every day. And if you get a dog or a cat or a bird or whatever it is that makes you feel whole and full as part of a family member, take them for walks, pet them a lot, and give them the love that they deserve, because they'll reflect that back to you all the time. And so I'm a little bit missing in those things in my life, and so hopefully someday, with enough likes, shares, and subscribes, I'll be able to afford those things. That's not what I came on this bike ride for. Those are just discoveries we've had along the way. But pretty soon I'm going to tell you what this whole rat race is about. Everybody's just going crazy about the whole world. So hang on a sec, let me get to a little more level ground. Somebody was throwing this out, so I thought I'd stop for a few quick sets. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do. I feel like I'm in South Park. Great, ride that thing. It seems like a dream. And what does it all mean? The world is an upside-down scene. Blame Russia meme, and it's teaming up for more war, more calamity, insanity, and vanity to make us poor as the prices increase at every store and everyone's an OnlyFans whore. Where does the window open to shut the front door? How do the average men and women score, especially when Joe Biden calls war between teams? Like it's some chaos dream, playing chess for who's best and pawn the rest for the rich, who are blessed on a quest to control the whole world, running guns and tons of money, taxed and vaxxed. It's like we are all under attack. The ceaseless, peaceless, now pressing for blood-soaked revenge, hinging on genocide, binging on herbicide, turning all sides angry, gay, prideful, flag-waving, saving nothing, spending it all. Building a wall, but leaving the borders open for hoarders and marauders. It's a disaster being plastered all over every page and paper and post, mastered by some behind-the-scenes ghost. As the beachfront property roasts and reputations are toast over a post. It's a wild, weird, wired world of absolute endless mess. The chaos and confusion, the bossing and inclusion, tossing away freedom for tolerance, and yet we can't let France have its revolution. We can't let indigenous have their restitution. Israel and Palestine find their solutions as it's raining chemicals, plastics, and pollutions, as crazy lead the countries for an equation of equity, and yet we let them direct us to select another fake elect. As they point suspect at each other, this big brother surveillance state promotes hate and yet calls it a crime for any voice non-compliant online. These are confusing times. Fake news, lies of all kinds, brainwashing propaganda on all minds. How can we find a moment to just be? A moment at least pretend to be free. A minute of silence for ourselves, if not for they that fell in the hell they have spelled by teaching and preaching to survive. We must accept 2 + 2 = 5. Please, the hive mind is a kind of cult and needs to be dealt with on a mass scale. That's why I'm encouraging you all to take a fail on the latest math, science, and gender education and forfeit the indoctrination to remind, to refine, redesign, and refine, and resignation from all this running in cycles of circles. The tail does not wag the whale, but it does help it swim. For a momentary hymn, it sings softly and quietly. Find some peace, please. We can't all attack more Middle East, end the mark of the beast. An eye for an eye leaves everyone blind. So I'm going to unwind and find the mind to just be quiet. Silence the riot. Cancel the culture of chaos. Quiet the noise. Recenter and enter the void for poise, less poison and more chosen peace of mind. Take a break from the views and news that is painted so we all lose, and choose to find a breath so you may breathe, and at ease the stress to rediscover your best. And may that by you return a little lighter, a little brighter, and perhaps in that we can all be a little better. Individually, incrementally, collectively, together. Breathe, relax. Don't react with attacks or acts next to attack. Step back, ease, and breathe, and please be better. Enjoy the weather. Take time to hang out. I came to the lake today to reflect on something peaceful, to take a moment against all the speeding city life, world flying by, everyone talking about war, problems, issues, and pain and pronouns. I thought this would be a nice place to come to escape all that and reflect on something pretty and calming and gentle and real. How does it make you feel? I think we should take more time to be calm in life. More calming, less bombing. More reflecting, less projecting. More peace, less war.